You've been trading and you've taken a few losses in a row, 2, 3, maybe more. And you start thinking, this isn't working. Maybe this strategy is the problem. But that's exactly where most traders go wrong. That's the moment they abandon strategies that could have made them profitable. A trading system doesn't need to win every trade. In fact, no strategy wins every time. And sometimes even the best strategies only have 55 to 60% win rate. But if you don't understand what normal looks like because you haven't backtested your system, then every losing streak feels like a failure. If you haven't properly tested a strategy, you don't know how often it typically wins, how often it typically loses, and what a typical normal losing streak looks like. Is it 2 losers in a row? Is it 4? Is it 6? So when you get a run of 5 or 6 losses in a row, instead of thinking, oh, this is normal, it feels like something's gone wrong, even when it hasn't. You see, most traders don't build their own strategies. They take them from other traders, people like me, courses they've done, things they've seen work. And then they don't fully understand them. And as a result, they don't implement them precisely. They haven't tested them, but they don't know what's typical of the results. So when they get a losing streak, a drawdown of 3, 4, 5, whatever amount of trades it is, they assume the strategy is broken. The behavior loop is typically take a strategy, try it briefly, hit a losing streak, lose confidence, abandon it, move to the next strategy, rinse and repeat. And that's how traders go from strategy to strategy without ever making any of them work. The issue isn't the strategy, it's your lack of understanding of that strategy and consistency with it. A strategy can only prove itself over many trades over time with consistent execution. If you don't have all of those together, it doesn't work. It isn't about finding the perfect strategy. It's about sticking with one long enough for it to work. And to do that, you need to know what the strategy actually looks like in practice, which means you have to get familiar with it, which means you have to backtest it. Backtesting the strategy properly, you'll understand the expected outcomes, know what a normal losing streak looks like, and then you have to commit to executing it consistently. Abandoning a strategy can feel like you're correcting a mistake, but often in practice, you're walking away from something that would have worked.